We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from the Steel City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go! 19 Tiger!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they will finally run him down. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And the Steelers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Ready? First down and goal to go.
Let's go! Go!
Dillon will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On first and 10, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Bateman is the motion man. Henry. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Third and goal for Jackson. That is caught.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. And give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
A 19-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this one complete for the rookie from Wisconsin. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. They'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it ball's incomplete.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Ready up.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
The 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Into the hands of Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Baltimore.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
17. Steelers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go. 65.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for it all. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. That's a Steeler first down. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on
Depending
the play.
on the situation or the
Third
down
down
and distance,
and
Mike, the
7.
linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. One forward, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Wanna quit? So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Now, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
This one complete to Bateman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Jackson now on second down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20s. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 14. And a Raven first down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's got another one. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shut up! Panther 60! Panther 60!
Now they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. A pickup of 44 yards.
That's a 14-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a run going left. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
3rd down and 3.
Go!
He'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers back within 7. It's 24-17. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd down, Jackson. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connections. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
And he's in! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready. 60 Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Again, working deep downfield. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here we go. Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And that will lead to a second down. Jackson looking to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped.
On third down, Jackson fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Again, it's Jackson. That deep ball for Bateman. That is caught, and he will go all the way. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and it's a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the set. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. This one caught at the 4. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Justice Hill to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, right back to Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second and 8.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run it with Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
It's out. Get out. 180.
They'll go again here with Henry. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Johnson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
We'll start at the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one swung out wide to Allen. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready?
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17
He's got a
yards.
touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 36 yards. Allen is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here comes Hill on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Throwing Jackson. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
MBC ready? Third and a long way to go. To throw is Jackson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's complete to Metcalf. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 27
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the third. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
A gain of 15. First down, Baltimore.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Second down, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
A give right up the middle to Henry. Oh, tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll run with Johnson. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the Steelers' 4-yard line.
Let's go.
On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and goal.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hold it ready. Set.
Carry now for Allen. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
On the set.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5. They'll look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a first down.
Okay, ready? Come on.
Up the middle they go. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ready?
From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
Here we go. Set.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now it's Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Real quick, ready?
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Mike Green in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
The defense still has 3 timeouts, and we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it